So, well, the aim of our organization is because they are our wounded soldier. Even though we fled from our homeland, we fled from our home country, but because they are our wounded soldier, they sacrifice for their freedom, their future, and their times with their families, or even their life, or their bodies, to fight for our freedom in Hong Kong. So, because what they sacrifice for us, we cannot abandon them. I mean, even though we are here in this free world, we cannot abandon them. We cannot just leave them in Hong Kong to lose their hope within the cells. So this is what we're trying to do, to keep their faith, keep their hope. And one day, when we have another chance, when we have a second chance in Hong Kong to fight again for our freedom, they can still come again.
It all started in Hong Kong more than 3 years ago, and first times Hong Kong was in the news. People were knowing what's going on in Hong Kong, but with years going by, you don't hear nothing about Hong Kong. You don't hear that something's happening. But we know that there is a problem. There is Hong Kongers trying to gain their independence from China, and same now is happening with Ukraine. Ukraine started full-scale invasion in Ukraine started 24th of February 2 years ago. It was always in the news. Everybody was hearing, everybody was speaking, supporting, and helping the cause. But now we don't see Ukraine in the news anymore. And this is giant problem because every day Ukrainians dying. Every day Hong Kongers are dying to fight for their freedom.
My name's Steve. I was a firefighter. I served my time as a firefighter for Lancashire. I was a firefighter and an officer in charge. I was a junior commander. That's Ukrainian for Ukraine, but that's the flag of Ukraine. I'm a big supporter. I'm a very big supporter of Ukraine. I always have been for a long time. I've got friends here from Kyiv that have been displaced. So for me, this is personal. It's hundreds of people a week that are dying unnecessarily because of Russia's aggression. They show no mercy for anybody. They show no mercy for civilians, and they are actively targeting. Oh, just a minute. You know, they're actively targeting civilians every day. They target emergency service workers like firefighters and the police and rescue workers. They will launch an airstrike or a missile bombardment on an area, and then they'll leave it half an hour, and when the rescue services arrive, they'll launch a secondary attack on the rescue workers because they know people will be there trying to save people. So by killing the rescue workers, they're inflicting horrendous pain and misery on the population.
Hong Kong is not China! Hong Kong is not China!
今日我諗200-300啦，200零300，我唔知有冇300，但我諗200零啦有。因為行到後邊嘅時候，條隊都幾長。重點係咩咧？唔係話10幾萬冇出嚟或者見唔到就冇咯。即係我會覺得如果其他城市可以唔再考慮人數嚟做成功嘅因素參考嘅時候，佢哋可以玩到多啲效果喎，可以玩到人哋 MP 都肯掛啲光時期喎。咁點解一定要追求一個人數咧？調翻轉個 message 個形式，或者係我哋出嚟就慢慢出聲，呢樣嘢比較緊要咯。人數可能係少啲，但係唔緊要啊，有聲則明。
No, I primarily work in the UK. We do fundraising efforts to buy drones, to buy mine detecting equipment, to buy mine clearance equipment. We've funded a whole range of items and cars as well, motor cars to be used as evacuation cars for medical teams. At the moment we're raising money to buy another Mavic 3 drone, which will be used by Omega's troops to actively target the invaders in I think this one's going to Kharkiv, the Kharkiv region, but it will be used to drop grenades on the enemy troop positions.
Do you have any personal connection to Hong Kong, to the Hong Kong people?
Personal connections? My girlfriend is from Hong Kong, she's Cantonese. She's actually in Hong Kong at the moment, she's not due back for another 4 weeks. But yeah, my girlfriend's Cantonese.
What do you find the similarity between Hong Kong and Ukraine? Why do you support
Hong Kong? I support Hong Kong because they're being persecuted from every direction by the aggressive behaviour of China. It's perfectly clear China wants to rule out. They want to outlaw all Cantonese culture. They want to stamp on anything that isn't Chinese, and they will do it by any means. It's evil, just pure evil. So you've got the similarities to Putin. Putin wants to stamp out Ukrainian culture. Jinping wants to stamp out Cantonese culture, Hong Kong culture, and it's just terrible.
你真心相信嗰個價值嘅，你都嚟咗咯，你唔介意未出嚟？你譬如話你真係空閒嘅，我見到好多今日香港人其實佢平時本身都有份工㗎，但係今日佢得閒嘅，佢咪出嚟去發表佢自己言論咯，去表達佢自己想講嘅意思咯。咁所以我會覺得點解要清楚自己想要啲乜嘢價值會比較緊要咯。就係第一真係勿以善小而不為咯，第二真係好好地諗下點解要過嚟咯。如果純粹過嚟嘅要吃我玩樂嘅 fan， 咁我覺得冇嘢好講嘅，老實講。咁但係如果當你口入邊講住有啲信念有啲理念，你係為咗啲信念理念先走過嚟嘅時候，唔該唔好對唔住自己咯，唔係對唔住香港人咯，係對唔住自己咯，因為你原則嘅問題係自己嘅。
I don't think we can do anything else apart from doing what we're doing. We've just got to keep doing what we're doing. I think all we can do is just carry on what we're doing, show the support, and hope things change for the better. That's all we can do.
報道無罪，知情有價，請即訂閱追新聞。